Ooh, it's here. Sweet. Hi guys, how you doing? So the new frame has arrived. Now the old one's down there in the corner. I completely stripped it down. Now the frame itself is the new Saracen AL frame. Obviously it's their dirt jump frame now. In comparison to the old one didn't have dropouts. It has, let's say, sliders, if you guys can see that. Now the benefit of having these new dropouts, it's more like a BMX. The fact that I can bring the wheel generally closer to the, like, to the back end of the frame, it's more nimble, it's more movable. Basically means, let's say, doing 360 and so on, it will make it that slightest bit easier. You want the shortest back end possible, especially on the DJ. Other than that, I think it's pretty much exactly the same. Now at the shop, I already fitted the headset and the bottom bracket. Now bottom bracket wise, what I've actually done is I haven't put any spacers on the bottom bracket, which I've done on purpose. And what I'm actually going to do is space out the crank itself, which I'll explain later on. That's no problem. But the reason for that is that the fact that I can have my drive side, or I can, let's say, essentially set up the chain line a lot better. That means I can have the cranks essentially closer in to the frame. So, and other than that, I think there's not much else that's changed. Everything else is pretty much the same. Anything else I can go through in a minute. So yeah, cool. But let's go on to the build. Alright, so now this is where the spacing comes in. Now I'm going to have to space out this here to fit this, because for example, I'm going to pop that in. Okay, the cranks, without me breaking the bottom bracket, are probably going to hit the frame at the moment. Oh, but it doesn't, it's just super close. Now, to be honest, do want that as close as possible. But it depends on the chain line, so we'll have to test it out. But yeah, let's work that out. Alright, so I opened the packet for the quick link for the chain, and it shot out like a multi-directional thingy with the 3 little pieces that I need. I can't find them, so we will have to head up to the shop tomorrow and grab one. Yeah, so we'll do the chain, we'll do everything else now, and the chain another time. I have fitted one spacer, I forgot that, so that means I don't have to fit as many on this side. Right, I put no spacers on the drive side and one spacer on the non-drive side, only because I needed more thread. Now the reason I've done that is because obviously the axle was a specific length. That means obviously it can't be, these can't be too short, because then it's going to wobble. So yeah, I don't need as many spacers. And with the bottom bracket, got a nice across bar end thing. I'll bang that in there, why not? Beautiful. I'm going to make sure you get the 2 bolts. Alright, it is time to fit my forks. Grease is the dream. You know, you gotta grease it up. Yeah, nice. Smooth that, see that? Smooth. Now, I'm not going to put the bottom one in because it will probably drop out. So we're going to grab the forks, grease it up first, eh? Grease. Big bucket of grease. The piece that goes on top of your top bearing sits in there like so. Alright, nice. Going smooth. You know, AEW top cap in gold. I'm gonna get a black one. That does not work at all. Alright, so pedal-wise, I've changed over from Deities to Cranberries. Now I'm like pretty much just committed to the Deities, but I've only heard good things about the Cranberries, so we'll give those a go. These are the wide platform ones, and that's the Cranberry stamps, so you're seeing how they ride. But my point is the fact that when I rode them the other day, is they are really grippy. Now the Deities are also really grippy. We're gonna like downgrade it or all, but you know, change is good. Change is good. Grease. Nice. Right. I found another spacer. We're gonna fit it. Oh, my body looks very ugly. I really need to cut it down. There's two different types of spacer. Why? Now, you want to cover up both ends, and you want to try to push on. And now the air that gets trapped is going to make them squeeze on. Now, try not to do that. Now, it is going to take a little while. You've got to be patient. You see they are sliding on without doing that. But you get the concept. Alright guys, so we're going to complete this tomorrow morning, as it is like 12:30 now. That's mainly because I've just spent like the last just ages trying to find the last bits of my chain. I found one bit, I found another bit, but there's one more bit. I'll let you know if I find it. I found all three pieces. We're going to finish the bike. Alright guys, the DJ is all complete. It looks absolutely sweet. Now I've cut down the forks already. Now I did that off camera, but I guess the next riding video will be me shredding an R on it. We'll probably do some street, probably some off-road riding, but don't really want to get it dirty. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Sound.